Brad, did you ever know Kobe or had a chance to meet him?
Absolutely. Oh, this is rough.
Let's get some different kind of music. Some,
Please.
yeah.
um,
What you thinking? I'm sorry.
oof, oof. I met Kobe through JD. You know, they were like really close,
Right.
and he was always really nice to really nice to me. um, Last night the Grammys came on, and Alicia Keys opened the show with a tribute to Kobe, and she started off with "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye." She had Boys to Men join in.
Brad,
And you
Jeff,
know,
go ahead.
uh, I was just gonna say, so many people had a lot of really nice things to say. DJ Khaled, they made sure they, shouted him out and said what a wonderful person he was. Even Billy Ray Cyrus was choked up, and um, Rick Ross had something to say. We got audio for that. Rick Ross.
I just got the news, and like I said, I was actually getting dressed maybe a little over an hour ago, and somebody told me that, and I just stopped what I was doing, and I waited a minute or two, and I asked him reconfirm that, because either
I think all of us did.
yeah, it's either I don't believe this, or I just don't want to believe this. But every time we ever came across each other's paths, I let him know I was a genuine fan of his work. He always moved himself in silence. He was always so classy. He was a great example on so many different levels, and a huge loss.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it just seemed unreal, Ricky. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like we all like the same age, and we all go to the games and hang out and just do fun things. And he's just silly and just love to have fun. He loved his kids. I mean, it just don't make sense. It don't even seem real still.
No.
Like it seemed like, wait, what? So I don't know how them people at the Grammys was even able to. Oof, that had to be rough.
Yeah. Yeah. It was hard to celebrate, like in the state, in the Staples Center.
In the Staples Center.
Yeah, the house that Kobe built. We got Jeff Johnson, and Jeff, what are you thinking this morning?
I'm feeling the same way Brad is. I came in the house yesterday, and like literally, I'm looking at my wife, and I'm like, "Baby, you cool?" And she's like, "Nah, you didn't hear?" And I said, "No." She said, "Kobe's gone." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then to hear about Gigi too, I'm with Brat in that. I think I said to you this morning, if you don't believe in God, and that's your choice and you, I don't know how you make sense of this one. Because to me, this is only about a bigger plan that I'm not supposed to understand. Because I don't get it. And like Brad, I met Kobe early when I was working for the NAACP, and we'd be in LA, and as a young dude, like this was the guy. You especially for those of us that came up in a different age of basketball, where you liked the killer, you liked the dude that wasn't friendly with everybody, you liked the dude that when he came out on the court, he wanted to take your heart out. And there was just something about Kobe, man, that just attracted me. And I remember the first time I met him, and I'm just like, something different about this cat, man. And so there's I am in awe of people who live their whole lives in front of us. And Kobe wasn't ever perfect, but like he committed himself to a level of mastery unlike most I've ever seen before. And so I was telling somebody yesterday, I don't feel like this is such a loss because Kobe was one of the best to ever play the game. I feel like this was such a loss because in a world where there's so many people comfortable with being mediocre, like this was a dude that woke up every day trying to be dope. And whether it was an animated film or whether it was his mastery series or whether it was the way you could see from a distance how he was fathering these babies. And I think how he evolved into a husband, as good husbands do. Like I just, everything he did wasn't perfect, but what he did, you could always see him attempting to be better at it than anybody else. And that's the pain for me, because in a world where so many people are like comfortable being mediocre, we lost a giant yesterday who had committed to being a great man. And that's what hurts so much, especially for us as Black folks. When we're constantly looking for examples of not perfect men, but evolving men. And Kobe was one of those, man.
Wow. Well, all right, we're gonna have hey, Jeff, thank you for that. We're gonna be talking about it all morning. If you want to jump in and share, if you're listening, you can call us 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY.